From the WKYC Digital Broadcast Center, this is Channel 3 News.
Okay, but you know, if you've been out there driving, it's nice that the snow and ice is going away, but that creates a problem on the roads.
Yeah, not so okay with all the potholes, and can make the repairman pretty happy.
Got them in the city, got them in the suburbs, got them everywhere. The city of Akron, though, is fighting back. There is a new machine. Wait till you see this. It is taking the fight right to the streets. This is the war room. These are the orders.
Here, she can go over this also.
Here's the weapon, and here's the enemy.
Oh man, they rough on the car.
But soon, very soon, the city of Akron will launch a mechanical assault in the war on potholes. One machine that cleans, fills, and finishes all at once.
As soon as it's done blowing it into the hole, the patch is ready to be driven upon.
Well, this here is the nozzle where the aggregate and the emulsion come out. I think it'll help us a lot because these patches are more permanent.
That's good.
The existing method involves pouring in a warm asphalt mix. The workers admit it doesn't hold up.
After we patch this hole today, we could probably be back in another week or so.
Pothole is blown clean of loose debris. A tack coat is applied.
The upside is that the new method takes only a few minutes. It's permanent, cost-effective, and most importantly, it's ready for traffic.
One machine probably between $20,000 to $30,000 a year because of the patch savings on the patch material and redo patches over and over again.
Well, the weather warm-up is bad for your car. Maybe easier to start in the morning, but look what you face out there on the roads. Tons of potholes line the streets, but in Akron, they've come up with a new way to fix them. 19 Action News reporter Brian Duffy with the all-new, all-local story at 6.
With city budgets strained, this pothole patching machine is becoming a high priority in some places. It costs 60 grand, but can pay for itself in bigger cities like Akron in less than a year, simply by not having to use manpower to fill and refill potholes the old-fashioned way.
We've got a lot of areas where they'll put a patch down and it'll outlive the existing asphalt around it.
This system throws down a tack coat, then a waterproof coat, followed by the aggregate. You can drive on it immediately. You can even prevent potholes by using it on areas like this.
Before that becomes a pothole, you can go in and repair that alligator area and hold that together instead of it just blowing out into potholes.
Like anything else, the key to this machine, money. It's going to cost you a little bit to buy this thing, but you're certainly going to save a lot of money because you won't have to keep repatching your potholes. Some communities take this a step further because they just don't have the cash to repave.
This is all they have. They just don't have any money to overlay, so they're just holding everything together with it.
Brian Duff, 19 Action News.
Well, you can't miss them even if you try. Potholes popping up all over West Michigan. They seem to be even worse this year. And then as soon as they get filled, they just bust open again. Tonight, though, one county thinks it's got a new long-lasting solution. Fox 17's Teresa Rashid explains what it is.
The winter thaw can only mean one thing. Pothole season.
We were doing some research on what can we use for kind of a one-time fix on potholes versus the reoccurrence of going out and fixing the same pothole time and time again.
That's Kevin Henning, the director of the Calhoun County Road Commission. He's fed up with the old way, the cold patch method.
We know with cold patch, the little black stuff that we'd shovel out into the potholes, 50% of those would fail within 30 days.
This year, the county has a new solution, the Durapatcher system.
You tack coat the pothole, and then you inject it with the emulsion and the aggregate, and then you dust it off with just the aggregate on top, so there's a lot less tracking down the road.
A Durapatcher dries in about 20 minutes and is expected to stand up against rain, snow, sleet, and cars.
Because the process keeps the emulsion hot and it keeps it separate from the aggregate, you know, it's a better process and it's a longer lasting process, and it's half as cost in the last four years. So.
Last year, the county spent more than $600,000 on cold patch. This year, they expect to get their money's worth with the long-term fix.
With this process, our emulsion that we use is about 77 cents a gallon, and the aggregate we use is about $9 a ton.
With more than 1,300 miles of road to cover, Calhoun County thinks this year they'll win the pothole war. In Calhoun County, Teresa Rashid, Fox 17 News at 10.
Now, this is the first year Calhoun County has tested out Durapatcher. They were able to pay for it through a federal grant. Other states using Durapatcher include California and Ohio.